Sit your ass down, Juggy.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Mama.
Sit your bad ass down, Juggy. Sit all your bad asses back down or visiting time's over. Understand? Over there. Table number 3.
3?
You don't see him?
I see him. It's been... He's not it. It's been 15 years.
Now you making me feel like an old lady. You sure it's been 15 years already?
15? I remember the day they arrested him like it was yesterday. Same month I climbed out of the window and hoofed it out of Alabama to New York. I can just go over there?
Mm-hmm. You got 20 minutes. Clock's already ticking.
Yeah, thanks. You don't look too happy to see me.
Tell you the truth, I wouldn't have recognized you.
I didn't recognize you either.
Man, I'm fucking fat by now. I'm eating what? I'm eating steak and French fries for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You're so skinny, you look like you're in here with me. You look like shit. Real shit.
Thanks.
What's the point of being free? You live like a dog on a fucking leash. You're a free man. You run where you want, you shit where you want. You eat what you want. You think what you want. Man, you think what you want. Huh. Just look at yourself. 2 foot in the grave already. All you gotta do is go lie yourself down.
So?
So?
You called me here, Johnny.
Back the fuck up, motherfucker. Back the fuck up.
Look, I don't know what you want from me, Johnny, but we've only got 20 minutes.
Unsolved crime stories.
Unsolved Crime Watch.
You got how many listeners now?
Subscribers.
Whatever.
800,000?
801, including me.
Sure.
You making bank?
I don't know. I mean, it pays the rent, but it's not like I do it alone. There's Molly Daniels, the co-host. And we've got a producer, Stanley Billings. Show wouldn't run without Stanley, not to mention the overhead, the studio, the research, our travel budget. I mean, I had to beg Molly and Stanley for the money to come down here and see you. I mean, it's not the golden goose you think it is.
Don't look like you're suffering too much. Golden goose. Shit. Golden goose. Listen to you. I don't even know what that is. Is that like, what was it? Mother Goose, right?
I mean, I think it's the goose that laid the golden eggs.
The what?
If you have a goose that lays golden eggs, you don't eat it, something like that?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly, man. You got yourself a golden goose.
I didn't kill nobody, motherfucker.
Okay, that's it, Juggy. Sit down.
Nobody did think you deserve it.
Hands on the table where I can see them. Understand? Hands on the table.
So tell me, Johnny, what do you want?
Your big case. You know, your big break. The case that puts your podcast on the map. Jorge Alvarez, right? The gas station murders, season 3. Yeah, I got time on my hands in here. Nothing but time. Well, he was on death row, right? Alvarez? Over in Texas? Out of El Paso? Convicted of murder? A triple homicide. A pregnant woman? An unborn baby? A gas station attendant? Nothing connecting him to the crime except a few witnesses who couldn't tell their dicks from their elbows. Nothing but their so-called eyewitness testimony. Still, they convicted him, right? Then you come along. You did your investigating. You got involved, right? Now where is he?
Last I heard, with his dad and brother and cousins back in El Paso.
Back in El Paso with his daddy. Just like that.
That was 4 years ago, Johnny. It took 2 years more after the podcast before he was released.
You're missing the point.
Yeah? What is your point, Johnny?
You got the mouth of an alligator but the ass of a jaybird.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's it sound like, I mean? Is this podcast of yours nothing but talk? Nothing but bullshit? Or when you take a bite of something, do you want it to feel your teeth? You understand me? Maybe it's time, you hear me? Maybe it's time you need another hit. Another big case. Like Alvarez.
I don't know, Johnny.
You think I killed her? You think I killed Bunny?
Digging up the past.
Isn't that what you do?
My past. I mean, other people's, yeah, but this is my past.
You knew me. You knew Bunny.
We weren't exactly friends, you and me, Johnny.
You think I killed her? Is that what you're saying? I didn't kill her, bro.
You bullied me.
Come on, man.
You fucking beat the shit out of me.
What are you talking about?
In the gym? In the locker room?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You mean you don't even remember?
I'm saying, what the fuck does it matter? You knew me. You knew me, man.
You were a violent motherfucker, Johnny. That's what I knew about you. Do you have any idea how...
How what?
No, forget it.
How what?
How scared I was, okay? Scared to go to the gym, scared to go into that locker room, scared to go to school, scared to ride my bike into the quad.
Unsolved crime stories.
Watch! It's Unsolved Crime Watch!
And you're fucking scared. You know what happens to you inside here? You're scared?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Take a look around you, man. Take a look around. This is what I got to live with, understand? For 15 years. 15. And for 15 years, you know what I've been saying? I didn't fucking kill her.
Look, Johnny, I'm really sorry for you. I really am.
Fuck you.
Yeah, sure.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too, Johnny. Fuck you too.
You want out already? You still got time.
Just open the door. Let me out.
Open up.
Montgomery 911, what's your emergency?
There's a dead body.
A dead body? Sir, is that what you said? A dead body? What's your name, sir?
I'm here on Nightingale Drive. Well, you know, this one of those. You know, the old person of mine.
Can you give me your name, please?
In the road. It was in the middle. Thought it was a deer. I first in the, you know, fender tapping. I moved her off to the side when I wanted to run over her.
In the road? Out by the mine? You mean the quarry, right? The old quarry.
That's what it said. Yep, that's what it said.
Are you sure she's dead? It's a she, right? It's a woman.
A girl. Real pretty, too. Someone everyone knows, I think.
How old?
Up at the bend, you know which bend I'm talking about. About, I don't know, quarter mile past the abandoned house. Miller's farmhouse, the barn, you know. Just past Evergreen Lane. I think that's what it's called, Evergreen. Yeah, Evergreen. I moved her off to the side. She's on the shoulder now, like fender tapping. Maybe you won't see her unless you know where to look. On the shoulder of the road just before the bend. There's a lot of weeds and shit thrown all tall and all. So maybe you won't see it. Gotta drive slowly to see it.
Is this your phone?
Hell no. You think I'm an idiot? I'm not getting involved in this. I found her. I called you. Fuck you.
Whose phone is it then? I can see the number. I can see it's registered to Carolina Beatrice Loving.
I don't know nothing about that. You got a mess to clean up right here. That's all I know.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to stay right there, sir. I'm going to ask you to stay close to the body, okay? An officer will be there in about 7 minutes. Sir! Sir! Shit!
Hey out there, all you true crime junkies. Welcome to Season 7 of Unsolved Crime Watch. Sit back, close your eyes, and watch us solve another unsolvable crime.
I'm your host, Paul Warren, an investigative journalist originally hailing from the Gump, the capital of the South, the beautiful small town of Montgomery, Alabama.
And I'm your other host, Molly Daniels from New York City, the Big Apple. Though now that I say that, I'm not sure why it's called that. The Big Apple?
Advertising. I think it's from the 1970s, an ad campaign about how insane you'd have to be to live here, but how it's a great place to visit.
You know everything, don't you?
It only seems like that to you.
Because I know nothing?
I spent a lot of time in study hall as a kid.
As if that would explain it. So did I, and I didn't pick up anything myself. Like, why Montgomery is called the Gump? Because of Forrest Gump, maybe?
Molly, Gump Town. Really, Montgomery? Gump Town? Jesus, it's slang.
You must have been a pretty weird kid.
Yeah, maybe.
Were you?
Well, actually, Molly, that provides a pretty neat segue into this introduction. Because our unsolved crime this time around, well, it actually has its roots back in my childhood. I mean, that's how it comes to us, straight out of my childhood in Montgomery. Straight out of my high school, in fact. Senior year, Montgomery High.
15 years ago, right?
A long, long time ago, yeah.
During which, the whole time, Johnny Vaughn's been in prison, right?
Right, but you are jumping ahead.
Sorry about that. Johnny Vaughn, our subject this season, was tried and convicted 15 years ago for the murder of his girlfriend, Bunny Loving, based solely on circumstantial evidence, a crime of which he claims, and has always claimed, he's innocent.
Hey, what are you two doing?
Stanley!
Hey, you just walk into the studio and start talking?
You're not recording without me, are you?
Stanley, you were late, so we thought we'd just play around a bit with the intro. No, keep the door open. It's hard enough to breathe in here with just the two of us.
The intro? We haven't even agreed which case to focus on yet. What are you doing? Johnny Vaughn? Or the other one? The one from New Hampshire?
Johnny Vaughn, of course. I thought we were agreed. No? I mean, he contacted me. How often do we get the chance to do something like this?
Yeah, but we don't know whether there's anything to it yet, do we? I mean, we don't know if there's any meat on the bone. We just have the bone.
Well, the only way to find out is I go down there. I talk to him, I start poking around.
Stanley's right, Paul. It's a great setup, sure, but we really don't know whether this is worth spending resources on.
A plane ticket. A few nights at a hotel. $1,000. He sent me that email. The least I can do, the least I should do, is go down there. Right? It's $1,000.
You're just angling for a paid trip home. What? What did I say? What? Really? What?
Christ.
That's okay, Mal. He doesn't know.
I don't know what.
Jesus.
I told Molly. I didn't tell you, Stan. I should have, I guess.
What?
It's not like she and I were close. It's not a big deal.
What are you talking about?
My mom. Well, no easy way to say it. She died.
What? When?
2 weeks ago.
How, Paul? Look, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Like I said, we weren't so close. I mean, believe it or not, I haven't been back to Montgomery for, well, since I ran away, since high school.
I'm so sorry. I feel like such an ass.
You know my story, right?
Well, the high points, I guess. I mean, we don't talk much about those things. We're usually kind of too busy, right?
Things were pretty tough in my house. My dad was a real bastard. I mean, a real bastard. He was a minister, believe it or not. A preacher. A Southern Baptist preacher. A real smart man. Actually, when I was a little kid, I used to think he was like Einstein, you know? The smartest man in the world, right? But he was also strict. So strict. He was abusive. My mom, though, you'd think... I was an only child. Her little boy, half the size of her preacher man husband, even in high school. But she didn't step in when he was screaming, when he was shoving me, humiliating me. I mean, she never intervened. She never did a thing to stop him, not even when he was hitting me.
Hitting you?
It didn't happen that often, admittedly. Mostly it was just shouting, verbal things, taunts, calling me a sissy, or making me stand in a corner until my legs were shaking so much I couldn't... Yeah. Or going to bed without dinner, that was a big one. Going to bed without a bite of food.
Jesus, Paul.
Maybe only a handful of times he actually hit me. I don't know.
Once is already too much, Paul.
Yeah, but he was a believer, you know? If you were sick, if you were weak, if someone else was bullying you, it was your own fault. You're failing. Because you weren't worthy of God's grace. I don't know. I never knew. I never understood. Anyway, I blamed my mom as much as him, you know? It never occurred to me why she didn't step in, why she let him hurt me like that. I get it now, of course. He was probably hitting her too, worse than me. She was probably even more afraid of him than I was.
And now she's gone. Jesus, I'm sorry, Paul. Really. I remember you telling me you ran away. I remember it was like in the last month before you were supposed to graduate from high school. When you were 19, right? I didn't know why, though. I just thought, well, I knew you got your GED and ended up going to NYU, so I just figured... Basically, I just figured you were okay. I didn't know... So, how did she die? I mean, if you don't mind my asking the question.
Stan!
No, it's okay. It's okay. She was sick, apparently. Cancer, maybe. I don't know. But apparently she was sick for a long time.
And your dad, he's also... I mean...
No, he's still alive. I haven't spoken to him, though. Not for 15 years, not since I left. My mom, yeah, I spoke to her a few times, but not Dad. I know he's down there still. I know he's in a home or whatever, a care facility. But that's all I know.
Jesus.
So, no, I'm not trying to angle for a paid trip home.
I didn't mean...
I haven't been back there for 15 years. And to tell the truth, it's the last place I want to go. I mean, yeah, I think about it sometimes. And now that Mom's gone, I guess, yeah, it hurts. Truthfully. Like something maybe I should have done a while ago. Dad was older. I always thought, you know, that there'd be time with my mom.
I understand.
Anyway, it's just $1,000 we're talking about.
I think it's reasonable.
Yeah, agreed.
I say we make the investment. See what you come up with. You can meet with him at least, right? Johnny Vaughn? In prison? Why not?
Holman. Yeah, he's locked up in Holman Penitentiary, apparently.
So meet him. See what he says.
And more importantly, see how it feels.
Yeah, exactly. See how the whole thing feels.
So, what did I interrupt when I came in? You were recording something. Can we play it back? I'd like to get a feeling for how it could sound.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, of course. That's why we were playing around with it. Just to see whether this idea could work for a season.
Great. Let's hear it then.
We didn't get so far.
Let's just hear it.
Hey out there, all you true crime junkies. Welcome to Season 7 of Unsolved Crime Watch. Sit back, close your eyes, and watch us solve another unsolvable crime.
Yeah, okay. Well, then look at that. Good programs and just call. Every day, nothing like call. All right, that's right. We got up to 4. We just got 80%.
Yeah, is this Lieutenant Hopkins?
Retired. Who's this?
Yeah, my name's Paul Warren. I'm a reporter doing a story on...
I'm retired.
This is about one of your old cases. Johnny Vaughn. You were the officer in charge of the investigation, weren't you?
Detective.
Detective, then. It was your case, right?
What do you want from me?
Just to meet you. I'm here in Montgomery, down from New York. I thought, if you got a few minutes, maybe we could talk.
When?
This afternoon. I'm staying at the Super 8. I think you're over on Brighton, right?
Super 8?
It's a room. I'm on a budget. You're over on Brighton, right?
It wasn't my case exactly.
No?
I was doing the questioning, a lot of the legwork, but it was the chief's case.
The chief?
Purser.
Chief of police. Antoine Purser.
So you want to talk to somebody, talk to the chief. Thing is, the chief's dead. 5 years already.
This is why I'd like to talk to you. Just to get the background, get my feet underneath me.
What's your interest in the case?
You got 15 minutes? I can be there at 3.
Bring roses.
Excuse me?
4 roses.
You want... flowers?
Fucking New York. They don't drink up in New York. Whiskey, buddy. Bourbon. A bottle of 4 roses.
Straight up, Paul. It's Paul, right? Paul Warren? I want to tell you, it's not Lovin' anymore. Well, I couldn't wait to give up that name. Lovin'. It's Kazmarek now. Janine Kazmarek. I dropped the Lovin' entirely.
You didn't like the name? Loving?
Do you have any idea how hard it is to grow up with a name like that? Lovin'? Are you kidding me? You want to know a funny story? How I met Peter. I didn't even know his name was Peter. All I knew about him, he played football. I saw the name on the back of his jersey. Kazmarek. Big red letters. I saw that name. I said to myself, Janine Kazmarek. Sounds good to me. Oh, I didn't even know his name was Peter until after he had my dress up over my waist. Oh, sorry if I'm embarrassing you.
No, that's okay.
My friends told me, stay away from him. People said he's bad news. Love you and leave you. Like he's some dumb jock only interested in getting laid. But here I am, about to celebrate our 23rd this July. Still Janine Kazmarek.
23 years. Not many people can say that.
Shit. All them girls told me to watch out. Divorced. So what do you want to know about Bunny?
I guess I'm just trying to get a good picture of her. At least to start with.
Tell you the truth, I didn't really know her. You want a clear picture of little Bunny Lovin', you had better ask someone else.
She was your sister.
My younger sister. You know how many years there were between us? 8. We had an older brother, Kenny. He died, though. Afghanistan. Got himself blowed up, I heard. You could have asked Kenny about Bunny because he doted on her. He and me, we were... You know how it is with siblings our age. Close in age. You know what I mean. But he loved Bunny. You could have asked him, but now he's dead. So what is it makes you come asking about Bunny anyway? She's dead too. Just like Kenny. It's just me left. My folks are dead too. Everyone's dead. Everyone but the one person you'd think would have died first.
Why did you call her Bunny?
Well, that was her name, hon.
Her name was Carolina. Carolina Beatrice Loving, right?
I can't remember who called her Bunny first, but that's who she was right from the start. Because she was so white, I think. Her skin. Like milk. Yeah, because she was so white. Look, you know what I think it was? Now that I think on it. I think it was because when she was real little, she used to sit on her knees and sort of bounce. You know? Just sort of bounce a little. Like a little bunny. I think Daddy even gave her this set of bunny ears. You know, the kind you can sort of fasten onto your head. Were they white? Oh, pink, I think. But maybe that's just something I'm making up. You know, in my, what do you call it? My imagination.
What was it like for you? I mean, for the family at the time, when she was little.
She was the cutest little baby, you know? Yeah, just like a bunny. Oh my God. Just like a bunny. Sweet little thing. It was tough. Looking back, I can say that. I can see how hard my daddy was working at the plant. He come home every night, his hands covered in grease, cuts on his arms. He was machining. Back then, strong as an ox. Well, just like Kazmarek. Oh, he's at the factory too, you know. Peter's not on the floor no more, though. They promoted him. When was it? 10, 15 years ago already. First to, what was it? First to manager. That's it, manager, level 1. And now he's in charge of transport. So he's not breathing them fumes no more. Not like Daddy. Both of them, Daddy and Kazmarek, breathing them fumes too many years. Anyway. COPD, that's what they said took my daddy down. Probably from breathing all them fumes. Smoking too. Year passed, and then another year, and just like that, you wouldn't have recognized him. Mom was working too, domestic help, across town. But at the time, you know, when I was 11, 12, in my teens, everything seemed, well, you know, like we was living in heaven. That's just how it was for us. You asked how it was, well, that's how it was. Like we was living in paradise, right here in old Gumptown. Sure, we didn't have some of the things other families had, but I don't think we really noticed. Not then. Bunny especially. Kenny and me, we were older. We didn't have a car to drive to school. We didn't have new clothes, you know. We kind of knew we were different. But Bunny, she was spoiled. Well, that's not true. That's not the right word. I don't know the right word. Nothing spoiled her. She was always smiling, always happy. That's how I remember her anyways. Always playing. But she was the apple of my daddy's eye. You know what I mean? He had a few dollars in his pocket. He got her what she wanted. She never went without. Not like Kenny and me.
And when she was older, in high school, I mean, what was she like?
She was smart as a whip. That's what I remember about her. But I told you, there was 8 years between us, hon. I met Kazmarek and I was gone. By the time Bunny started at Montgomery High, I was married. I had a kid of my own. I had other things to think about other than Bunny or my folks. We moved off to Memphis for a while. I come back, but maybe for Christmas, that sort of thing. You got a light, hon?
I'm trying to quit.
That don't mean you don't got a light, hon. It just means you ain't no fun in the bar. Anyway, you'd know more about her than I would, hun. Wouldn't you? You were in her grade, I remember right. Paul Warren. Class of... What was it? When was it you graduated?
I was only in one class with her.
See? That's one more class than I was. And Johnny, you knew him too, right?
Sure, I knew Johnny. I mean, he was a bully, right? I was an easy target.
Wait, you're saying Johnny bullied you? What, he beat you up? Is that what you're saying?
It wasn't just Johnny.
What? You were one of them, one of them boys who... What are you saying exactly? It wasn't just Johnny.
This isn't about me, okay? Johnny wasn't exactly... Look, he wasn't much of a student. He wasn't much of an athlete. He wasn't the class clown or whatever. He wasn't popular. There were the popular students in high school, and he wasn't one of them. But everyone knew who Johnny was. If he excelled at anything, it was being a fuck-up, right? It was like he was the head of the fuck-ups. And yeah, he had friends. Not a lot of them, because the truth is even his friends didn't like him. But friends. Wolf, or whatever his name is. Another fuck-up named Charlie Helbling. And yeah, to answer your question, if they saw me, if they were in the same room with me, it was inevitable. They'd
what?
Never mind. This isn't about me, okay?
They'd what? I mean, you're kind of blowing my mind, hun. I mean, you seem like... Well, this was a big thing for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course it was. It wasn't easy going to that school. For lots of reasons. Johnny was one of those reasons.
And now... And now here you are, back in Gumptown again. Well, that can't be easy either.
No one's forcing me.
Still, what I don't get... What I don't get, hun, is why you want to defend Johnny so bad. I mean, if he was this, I don't know what you want to call him, this bully who beat you up or whatever, who made it so you didn't want to go to school, what is it you're doing back down here?
This isn't about me, okay? Really, I mean it. I told you. This isn't about me.
Okay then, I hear you. So, what did you think of Bunny then? You were in class with her too. Did you have a thing for her? All the boys did.
Who's this? Someone's here?
Paul, from back in the day? From Bunny's high school? Paul Warren, right? He's making some kind of podcast.
Fuck is that?
Paul Warren. You must be Peter. Unsolved Crime Watch. It's a podcast about unsolved crimes.
It's about Bunny.
About Johnny Vaughn, actually.
Fucker should fry what he done.
Well, some people say he didn't do it.
Yeah?
He says he's innocent. Says he wasn't even in Montgomery that morning. Says he was waiting for her in Prattville.
What do you say?
Well, that's why I'm here, I guess.
Out.
Come on now, hon. He don't mean nothing.
Turn that thing off and get out now.
You want someone to tell you about Bunny at Montgomery High? Place to start is Jimmy Durango. You remember her? Jimmy Big Tits Durango? Talk to Jimmy.
Don't want you talking to no reporters here. Don't want you to find no men in my house.
You want me to state my name? For the recording, I mean. I've seen those shows.
You can.
Jemima Holly Ann Durango. But everyone calls me Jimmy. How's that?
Perfect.
So, this is about Bunny, you said.
Bunny and Johnny Vaughn.
Bunny and Johnny. Oh, it's been a while. I mean, since I heard those names together like that. Bunny and Johnny. The good old days, right? I mean, that was years ago now. We were kids, but it was so tragic. You know? Like Romeo and Juliet.
Well, why don't we start there then, with them, their relationship? You were Bunny's best friend, right?
Bunny and me knew each other since kindergarten. Yeah, we were best friends. Actually, I hated her for a while. In 2nd grade, 3rd grade, maybe all the way through lower school. I mean, we played together, we had sleepovers, you know, all the usual stuff, but we were like these arch enemies. Because if you want to know the truth, she had everything. And I had nothing. I don't mean things, because they were poor. The Lovins, they were dirt poor. But she was like this perfect little thing. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't. Not if you didn't know her. Because if you knew her, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, her hair was perfect. Blonde. Her eyes were blue. Her skin was white. She looked like an angel. Oh, the most beautiful smile you've ever seen. A genuine smile. Not an ounce of fake in her. And she was smart, too. Perfect grades. Not that she lorded it over you or anything. It just came natural to her. So, how am I doing? For the podcast, how am I doing?
I just want you to answer my questions. I'm just trying to, learn what you know.
I'm just a little nervous. That's all.
I understand, but you're doing great, really. Let's keep going, okay? When did she meet Johnny? How did that happen?
Johnny and Wolf. Tommy Pritchard. We called him Wolf. I don't know why. Maybe because he looked like one. It was Johnny and Wolf, me and Bunny. In lower school. We all knew each other. And right from the start, Johnny and Bunny were kind of like, me and Wolf, not so much. I think it was in 3rd grade, maybe, when Johnny, showed Bunny his brick in a closet right there in the school. He calls her over, they sneak inside, then later she tells me, "Did you know boys have penises?" Answer, no, I did not.
So they were together, however you want to put it, from when they were kids, all the way into high school?
Not exactly. I mean, everyone always knew they were going to be together. They were going to be married. It was destiny. That's what we all thought. But they were just kids, So it was rocky. You know what I mean? They were all over the place.
Tell me what you mean.
Well, in the 9th grade, our first year at the high school, Bunny had a crush on this other guy. Not just a crush either.
Who?
Grant Beresford. Oh, Grant. You know what he's doing now? He's some big shot over at his daddy's plant. Drives a BMW. Not that that's any surprise.
Beresford. Tell me about the Beresfords.
The Beresfords? You don't know who they are? They own everything around here. The old coal mine? That was the Beresfords. They own half of Montgomery, to tell you the truth. Bunny's dad, he worked in the Beresfords plant. My daddy, he runs one of the Beresford stores. The grocery store down on Maple, the manager of that store, that's my daddy. Been there like, I don't know, maybe 30 years now. Started out bagging groceries. So you can imagine when she starts seeing Grant, you can imagine how Johnny must have felt. Her family, though, oh, her family, they must have been thrilled. Their daughter with a Beresford.
Johnny was jealous?
Jealous? He was, I don't know the word for it. He was angry. Furious, like a psycho, that kind of angry. But it's not like he was a saint either. I mean, there was this other girl, Jessica, this other girl, Pamela. Johnny got around. And he and Bunny weren't exactly dating at that point. I mean, they were just kids.
Did anything happen between Bunny and Grant Beresford?
You mean, did they date?
Yeah, I mean, was it serious, or was it just sort of something that happened, which ruffled Johnny's feathers?
Well, it was just sort of a thing at first. You know, a crush. They walked to class together, they ate lunch together. Sometimes after school I don't know, he'd walk her home. But then it was over, and in 11th grade, that's when Johnny got himself his truck. This old Chevy, which he souped up. He was pretty good with cars, you know, engines, that sort of thing. Did all the work himself. Anyway, at that point, he starts driving Bunny around, and they become an item. Official.
They were intimate?
You mean, did they fuck? Yeah, they fucked. I mean, you never known it. Bunny was innocent. I mean, I don't know how to say this. She really was like an angel. You can't believe she was human. She had this aura. Is that the right word? That she wasn't like anyone else I ever met. Ever. I'm sorry. I don't know how to explain this. You'd had to have known her. But she told me about Johnny. How he brought her down to his basement. How they were on his sofa down there in front of the TV. How he first started to put his hands on her. And the surprising thing was she liked it. I mean, I was a virgin still. In high school up until like, I don't know, the end of my junior year. But this was maybe 6 months before. Fact is, I actually gave it up myself because of what Bunny told me about it. I thought, if Bunny can do this, if Bunny likes it so much, then maybe I should give it a try too.
So after that, Bunny and Johnny were an item, like you say. I mean, they were together until the murder?
I don't really like to think about that so much.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
No, it's okay, just... Were they still together? Yes and no. I mean, in our senior year, something happened. I mean, between Bunny and Johnny. They were planning to get married. All through senior year. Bunny's parents didn't want it. Bunny got accepted into LSU, you know. She was gonna go study, become a nurse, or even a doctor. I don't know. She had everything in front of her. The last thing her parents wanted. She stays here in Montgomery. She marries a Vaughn, marries a mechanic or a construction grunt, whatever Johnny was planning to be. Her dad was a mechanic, you know that? In the plant. But they wanted better for their Bunny. Then comes time for prom, and Bunny decides she's not gonna go with Johnny. Johnny thinks it's because of her parents. But I know the truth. Bunny told me it's because someone else asked her, and she's gonna go with him. Tells me she's running away with Johnny anyway, right? Because she still thinks she's going to run away, get married? Live in some fairy tale, you know? That was Bunny. Her whole life was a fairy tale. You know what I mean? So she's going to give herself this one last gift. Going to the prom with someone else.
Who?
Don't worry about that. Dwight's home. He'll... Sorry about that. Kids, you know.
That's okay, I understand.
It's not gonna ruin the podcast, is it? I mean, you don't want me to go through any of that again, do you?
No, it doesn't matter, really. This recording isn't anything that's gonna get played. It's just part of my investigation for my own records. We tape everything.
You sure? I mean, I don't mind. If you want me to do a... whatever you call it, a retake.
Nah, it's okay, really. So, do you know who this was?
Huh? Who was who?
This other guy who asked her to the prom.
Oh, right. No, she never told me. We called him Mr. Mysterious, the poet.
The poet?
Me, I figured it was Grant Beresford. It was obvious, right? It had to be. Who else is going to excite her like that? But she never told me, and I never found out. But because that's when it happened.
The murder?
Yeah, the murder. That's when it happened. The night of the prom. Out by the quarry. Oh my God. Look at me. I'm crying again. Fucking crying. Johnny told her that night, you're coming with me or you're going to the prom. Either we get married now, tonight, you know, this minute, or you go to the prom and we're finished. So Bunny, she goes out to the woods to meet this guy, the poet, but not to go with him to the prom. Just to tell him she's gonna stand him up. She's gonna run away with Johnny after all. Because she doesn't want to lose Johnny. She can't stand the thought of that. And maybe, I don't know, maybe she was afraid of Johnny too. And not just a little bit, you know, afraid of the fight. I mean, that's what she told me. I still have the voice messages she left me that night, the last words anyone heard from her, I think. Those messages. Then she goes out there. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I still can't think about it without crying.
You still have the messages? Can I hear them?
Yeah, I can find them. I can send them to you. I have a few from her I can send you. You want to hear her voice? I mean, you really should. Like that, maybe you'll start to understand. Because unless you met her, you don't know. You can't imagine. Like an angel. She was like an angel. A living angel, that's what she was.
You don't actually remember me, do you?
What?
I did meet her. You too. I knew you too.
What? What are you talking about?
Paul Warren? You really don't remember me?
Mm-mm.
Mr. Barthel's class? American history?
What are you talking about?
Senior year, I sat in the front. Well, second row from the front. You and Bunny sat in the third row. Just a few chairs over from me.
You were in Barthel's class?
Yeah.
No shit. Really? No, I don't think I remember you, but I was stoned half the day those days. I mean, stoned, drunk, high. That was a tough year. I failed that class. You?
I did okay.
Look at you. Got an A, didn't you?
I did okay.
You're blushing. Fuck, you got an A. I failed. Bunny was getting all A's, too. Johnny was in that class, too. Well, supposedly. But he skipped so much, I think he'd flunked out by the time of prom. Come to think of it, Grant was in that class, too. So you knew. I mean, why are you asking all these questions then? What are you doing this for?
Johnny contacted me.
What?
He says he didn't kill her. He wants me to investigate.
He hit her. Maybe you didn't know that, but he beat her. A couple of times. I told you she was scared of him. I mean, of him getting angry. He killed her.
You think so?
Who else? I mean, there was the DNA, right? And the knife they found. And the thing about the Circle K, the video. He was buying himself a sundrop back in Montgomery when he says he was in Prattville waiting for her in his room.
He never confessed.
You expect him to?
Fair enough. But let's say he didn't. Okay, just for a second. Let's say he didn't kill her. Let's say it was someone else. Who would you suspect?
Other than Grant? Can't think of anyone. Not straight up.
Other than Grant, why do you say that?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? I mean, if he was the one she was going out there to meet that night.
But you don't think it was him?
Grant? He wasn't the type. I mean, he's a Beresford. What's he gonna kill Bunny for? He could have had anyone. Any of us. You know what I mean? And anyway, he was at the prom. I ended up going, and I saw him there myself.
Fair enough. What about someone random, then?
Who knows? I don't know. It was Johnny. Okay? Johnny. I always knew it was him. He found out she was going to the prom with someone else. He got angry. He went out there. He couldn't control himself. He killed her.
You can't think of anyone else? Someone she knew?
Mm-mm.
Just think about it for a bit. Give me another name.
Barthel. Mr. Barthel. That's someone I forgot about. Haven't thought about him more than once. All these years.
And you're saying?
I don't know. Find him. Talk to him. You want to investigate? If Johnny didn't kill her, then maybe old Mr. Barthel did. I mean, that man was a creeper. A real creeper. You asked Bunny, though, and she would have told you different. To her, he was like a father. A second father. He's the one who got her into LSU. Thing is, she couldn't see what a creeper he was. Me, I knew. I knew it then. I know it now.
Jim, how much longer is this going to take?
I don't know, babe. I told you, this is important.
Lunchtime.
I think we're pretty much finished, actually. Just one more question, maybe.
Ask me.
Bunny. How did she get her name? I mean, why did everyone call her Bunny? Do you know? Jemmy?
Have you ever been with someone, you know, someone special, where when you're with them, they make you feel a certain way? Not good, not bad, but like who they are rubs off on you, and you become like them. Know what I mean?
I think so.
That was Bunny. When you were with her, you felt like you were, I don't know, like you were innocent too.
I'm not sure I get what this has to do with her name.
Like a bunny. Understand? Innocent that way. Innocent just because of who they are. Like a bunny.
Lunchtime, hon. The kids are getting hungry.
Oh, we're done. Thanks for all your time.
You can come in, babe.
What's this all about, anyway?
I'll tell you later, okay? I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. You've been really generous. Paul Warren.
Yeah, sure. Nice to meet you, I guess. You don't have kids now, do you, Paul? Paul, right?
No, I don't. I'm not married, actually.
One of the lucky ones.
I was just thinking the same about you.
I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that one.
Babe, come on. You're gonna give him the wrong idea. And he's recording this, okay? So everyone's gonna hear this.
You don't have to worry about that. I told you, this recording is just for me. And even if this gets to that point, I mean, even if we actually decide to use it in the podcast, we only played the important bits, so we'll cut this from the final.
That's good, because this man here, he'll come off like he don't even love his family. You play anything he says. And you love me, don't you, babe?
Yeah.
Mr. Barthel?
Yeah, speaking. Who's this?
Paul Warren. I'm...
Paul Warren. Paul Warren, sure.
A former student, Montgomery High, class of...
Sure, I remember you. To tell you the truth, I'm a fan. Unsolved Crime Watch, I'm a subscriber.
You're kidding.
I wait for the episodes.
Ah, that's great.
You kidding me? You're one of my former students. One who actually made good. So, what can I do for you, Paul?
You're in Florida now. You retired, I understand.
Tampa. 10 years now.
I thought maybe we could talk. It would be better in person, but Florida...
Talk about what? You're not recording this, are you?
Would that be a problem?
What's this about?
Johnny Vaughn.
I should have figured.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
I'm not sure what I can tell you. What's your interest in this? I mean, what's your angle?
Johnny says he's innocent.
Isn't that what they all say?
Well, there isn't anything actually linking him to the murder. Not directly. The evidence was all circumstantial. The knife they found? There wasn't any proof it was the knife used to stab her.
There was blood on the knife, right? Her blood.
Well, he claimed she used the knife a few weeks before, and she'd cut her finger, prying a lid off a can of food, I think. And there was a cut on her finger, healed mostly, which could have been from the knife.
The semen? She'd been raped, and his semen was inside her. No one else's.
Again, he had an explanation. He says they'd had sex earlier that day. As for the rape, the evidence wasn't conclusive. I mean, her arms and legs were bruised, but...
Look, Paul. I'm gonna be blunt with you, okay?
Sure.
Bunny was an angel, okay? Whoever did this, whoever's responsible, he should... You remember the whole thing yourself, right? Look, jail's too good for him, right? You remember what happened, don't you? Now you're trying to help him? You're coming into this, 15 years later. You're digging up things better left buried, okay? You think I'm gonna help you? You think I'm gonna do anything at all that might help you free this... I'm hanging up, okay? Hanging up. The guy's a monster. A monster.
You can see not only is your coach safe play approved, but also you can take a 30-minute training yourself so that you can know how to get
At the sound of the beep, leave your message for Jemima, Holly, and Durango. Jemmy, where are you? Why don't you answer? Remember you once told me if my bunny ever calls, I'll always answer, but you're never there when I need you. Never. Oh well, I'm still here at the chicken house, but you can forget about picking me up. It's already nearly 6, and I'm just so upset, Jim. Johnny's waiting for me. I told you that, right? In Prattville, at the Quality Inn. Oh, I know what you think. I should go to the prom. I should do what I want, no matter what Johnny says. But this guy, the poet, I don't know, Jim. He's such a freak, too. You know? Well, you don't. Because you still don't know who it is, but if I told you, he's a super freak. And I'm not sure I should go to prom with him. I'm not 100% sure I'll even want to. Not just because of Johnny, because this guy. You know the feeling when something's too good to be true? You know what Johnny told me, Jim? He says he rented himself a suit. You know, one of those ones with the tail, the tuxedo, or whatever. Like for prom. Except he says he'll wear it to the courthouse with me. Says he took a blood test, Jim. Says he's already picked up the papers, but I don't know, Jim. I really don't know. Maybe I'll just meet. Oh, don't fret. I'll tell you who it is. Eventually. The poet. Sorry for the secret, but he says he doesn't want anyone to know who he is. I think he's afraid of Johnny. I don't know. Can you blame him? Anyway, maybe I'll go meet him now. Maybe. Oh, I just don't know what to do, Jim. The thing is, even if I don't go to prom with him, should I really be marrying Johnny? I mean, I've got such a crush on this guy. And I know it isn't right, but... Oh, Jimmy, you got me talking to myself here. Oh, I know. All I really know right this second is what Johnny wants. To marry me, and that... Well, it's kind of fucked up, right? Considering everything. Jimmy! Why don't you ever answer? You're never there, you bitch. You can just forget about coming to pick me up, okay? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go. Over to Prattville, to the Quality Inn, to Johnny. I mean, if I don't, Johnny's gonna... Well, I don't know what Johnny's gonna do, but it won't be nothing. I'll take the bus, I guess, or see if I can find somebody to drive me. Tommy, maybe? 'Cause he's not going to the prom either, is he? Okay. Oh, you really are irritating, Jim. I don't mean to call you a bitch, but that is what you are. You know that, right? But I love you, Jim. You know I do. Mwah. Bye. Call me, okay? Call me.
Yeah?
Lieutenant Hopkins? It's Paul Warren. We spoke on the phone?
Get down, Bruno. Don't worry, he's harmless. Looks like a beast, but all he wants is a bit of attention. Then he'll leave us alone.
Pitbull?
Master. Go on now. Get to your place. Come on in. That for me?
4 roses?
Come on back to my office. Kids are gone. Wife. Well, she's gone too. It's just me now. So the place is, well, as you can see, a bit of a pigsty.
I don't even notice.
Take a seat. Now, Paul, right. What can I do for you?
Well, first off, I'd like to thank you for opening your door to me. I know you're retired.
Can I get you one?
A sip. I mean, once I get started.
Neat okay with you? Tell you the truth, freezer's on the fritz. That accounts for the stink in my kitchen. The whole goddamn house. So no ice, even if you want it.
Thanks.
Bottoms up.
What I'd like to do is start at the beginning. You know, with the discovery of the body. Then what led you to Johnny Vaughn?
Johnny Vaughn. Johnny Vaughn. Tell me something. I listened to your podcast. The thing in Texas. The animal you got released.
Alvarez. It turned out he was innocent. 100%. Incarcerated for nearly 20 years for a crime he didn't commit.
You don't think he deserves to be there? You know what I'm saying. We lock these people up. The truth is, it doesn't really matter what for. We lock them up because it isn't safe to share our streets with them.
That's not what he was on trial for. The other things he may or may not have done.
So is that your angle with this one, too? You want to find a way to let Johnny Vaughn out from behind those bars. How'd you do with the character in Texas? Alvarez. It was DNA, right?
New DNA evidence, that's right.
That isn't going to help you here. The DNA we got, the semen, it belonged to Johnny. The blood on the knife, to the victim. It's Bunny. So no magic wand here. You follow? So what are you going to do to get him off?
That's not really my purpose.
No? So what then?
Right now, basically just to get the facts, to understand the case. I want to know exactly what happened, which is why I'm here, starting with you.
Not sure what I can tell you can't find in the files. It happened a long time ago. 15 years. Can't say my memory of it is so good at this point. Like I told you on the phone, it wasn't even my case.
Well, that's something I actually wanted to ask you about. On the phone, you mentioned to me you weren't the lead detective.
That's right.
You said the case was being overseen by the chief of police, Captain Purser, Antoine Purser.
That's right.
How usual is that? I mean, I didn't think the chief of police got involved in the day-to-day running of a case, in the actual investigation. You don't want to answer that?
I don't know. Usual or unusual. I can't offer you another swig.
No, thanks.
It's just the way it was. The call came in, he kept the case.
You recall him keeping any other cases like that?
Purser? Hell no. By the time Bunny got herself killed, he'd been in charge for what? 20 years? 25? He was basically retired by that point.
So what was it about this case then?
Can't say I know.
Did he know Bunny somehow?
Purser? He was 65, bald, a grandpa. He had seen her in town, like we all had, but know her. How?
So why keep this case?
I'd tell you, asked him, but...
He died, yeah. He told me on the phone.
5 years back.
His wife, his widow, is still here in Montgomery?
No way. South Carolina, Hilton Head.
Hilton Head? The island?
Right on the water, so I'm told.
That's where he retired to?
That's right.
There a big difference between what a detective makes and what they pay the chief?
You don't like my house, son? The broken freezer?
I'm just saying.
What else you want from me? About this case specifically. Otherwise...
Tell me about the first days of the case. How long after the body was discovered before you arrested Johnny?
It doesn't take a genius to add 1 + 1. Even I can do that.
Well, I understand him being a suspect right off the bat. I mean, as her boyfriend. In a case like this, unless this was a rape, I mean something random, an attack by a stranger or by someone she knew even. It's usually the boyfriend or the husband, right? Like that Patterson case out in California. Even in a situation like that, where you've got what appears to be a perfect couple, something else can be going on underneath. I'm just wondering how quickly he went from suspect to defendant, and, you know, how that decision was made.
He didn't have no alibi. Nothing. Then he lied.
Slow it down, okay? Walk me through it. The call came in.
Nothing you can't read for yourself in the file, son.
I want to hear it from you. You were there.
And I told you already, I don't remember it. Not so well. It was 15 years ago.
Just to the best of your recollection. The call came in.
The 911 call came in, yeah. It was after midnight, I think. The wee hours. Some guy calls in on her phone. Says he found a body in the middle of the road, out by the quarry.
Who was it, this guy?
Never found him. And in the end, it didn't matter so much, I don't think. We listened to the tape. It wasn't Johnny's voice. Said he found the body in the road. Dragged it off to the side so it wouldn't get hit.
So it wouldn't get turned into fender taffy? Nothing, that's just what the caller said, I think.
So you're asking me questions you already know the answer.
I just want your version. The call came in the middle of the night. So what happens next?
Dispatch sends out a cruiser. one of the beat officers take the call. I think it was probably Casey Hatfield. Whoever it was, he arrives on the scene, finds the body, cordons off the area, calls him back up. I'm on duty that morning. I get called into the case, put in charge. At least at first. I see the body. It's pretty clear even before the autopsy she had been beaten, maybe raped. There's bruises on her arms, her legs. And the cause of death is obvious. Her throat's been slit. Whoever did this, he wasn't no one small. He was angry, determined. I recognize her. We all do. Like I said, everyone in town knew Bunny Lovin. We seen her around, even if we didn't know her. She was, well. So we visit the parents. I go over there across the tracks, over to their house.
What time was this?
That I'm not going to remember. Early afternoon. I don't know. Does it matter?
I'm just wondering why there wasn't a call from her parents by this time. I mean, she'd been gone all night. She hadn't come home.
This was prom night. What do you expect? Senior year. She and Johnny Vaughn were practically living together at that point. Can't imagine the Lovins even noticed she was gone.
So you go over to their house.
And the first name comes up. It's Johnny Vaughn. That's the first name out of their lips. Johnny Vaughn. Where is Johnny Vaughn?
They have a reason to suspect him? I mean, had there been signs something might not be right between them?
Can't say I know the answer to that. It come out later, though, how jealous Johnny was, how rough he was with her. Just look who he was. A Vaughn. Maybe that don't mean so much to you, but around here, we know who the Vaughns are. His mama was beaten so bad we had to arrest his daddy. Not once, not twice, I don't know how many times. Billy Vaughn passed the same on to his sons. All of them.
So, after that, how long does it take you to find Johnny?
Put out an APB for his truck. Located him over in Prattville later that day.
And that's when you found the knife?
An old buck knife he kept in the holster on his hip.
And you brought him in for a question?
He told us he'd been waiting for Bunny at the motel in Prattville where we found him. Been there all night. Hadn't left, he said. No alibi, just his word. He hadn't left.
So, how long before you made the arrest? I mean, were there any other leads, any other suspects, or how was that decision made?
Like I said, wasn't my case.
Just to the best of your recollection.
As I remember it, the DNA results come back about the same time we uncovered the video of Johnny back over in Montgomery at the Circle K Mart. About what? A mile? Less than a mile, I'd say, from the scene of the crime. Sometime after midnight. Can't say I remember much more than that. We had a knife. We had Johnny in Montgomery around the time of the murder. when he told us that he was in Prattville holed up in his room. We had Johnny's semen, you know, from what appeared to be rape. She's on her way to prom with someone else. We figure he's angry, he's jealous. He rapes her. She fights back. He whips out his buck knife. He kills her.
Cutting someone's neck like that, wouldn't you expect a lot of blood?
A hell of a lot.
But when you found him, when you picked him up at the motel, there wasn't any evidence of that. Not on his clothes, not in his truck.
Hell, the knife was as clean as a whistle, too. Except for the little speck of trace DNA that techs were able to swab off the base of the blade. That don't mean nothing. So he washed himself up, right? He threw away his clothes.
And the truck? Wouldn't you expect to find some blood residue in the truck?
Maybe. Maybe not.
So that's all you had then? Some DNA, a video, a supposed murder weapon.
Look, son, after the DA decides to indict, the department's job is done. You want to listen to the case, you can. There are transcripts, tapes of the whole trial.
Who defended Johnny?
Listen to the tapes.
You think he got a fair trial?
You got anything else for me today, son? Otherwise, I'd say it's time we part ways this afternoon.
Sure.
Thanks for the whiskey.
I appreciate your time. One big dog.
He's more than I do. Okay, then.
Just one more thing. One more question.
Get on back, Bruno. He wants out, you know. Locked up inside all day. I let him out, though. He'll probably bite one of your legs off.
How much longer after the conviction, after Johnny was convicted, did Captain Purser stay on here? How much longer before he retired to that island in South Carolina?
Tell you what, son. Now you're starting to remind me of that other fella. Come to think of it, yeah, he was another reporter too, just like you.
Yeah? What do you mean? Another reporter? Who was this?
Asking questions about the department, about the chief. Just about the same time. He was a young fella. Neil. Was it Drake? A real persistent son of a bitch. Polite, sure, but something of a prick. Come down from Selma, I think. Writing for the paper over there.
What was he writing about? This other reporter? You remember the headlines?
No idea. Story never come out.
It wasn't about the case? About Johnny?
He was here just before that. It was something else. Just wanted information about the department. But then, well, he committed suicide. Maybe a month later. A month or two after Bunny's murder. So no use trying to find him.
Suicide?
Shot himself.
Neil Drake?
Drake? Or maybe Derrell. Anyway, it reminds me of you. Well, you remind me of him. Son of a bitch. All his goddamn questions about the chief, about the department, like we done something wrong. Like the police is always to blame.
By Craig Larsen. Sound design, audio editing, and music composition was provided by Josh Allen. Theme music was composed by Anthony David Cousins. Drugs was composed and performed by Tim Harper. Other music was licensed through Audio Network. Cast in alphabetical order included Skylar Alley, Natasha-Dawn Bignell, Willie Billingsley, Marqus Bobesich, Kyle Colton, Aubrey DiVincenzo, Derrell Doss, John Egbert, Kate Gill, Tim Harper, Parker Hughes, Brian Larsen, Laura Lofland, Amy Margolis, Shaunte Monet, Jontae Patterson, Sam Rhodes, Robert Solis, Rob Stoller, Sophia Strother-Lewis, Megan Tusing, and Andrew Winson. Bunny is a production of Radio Star Media.